afternoon. You're watching Market Analytics. I'm Aparna. With me is Priyank and Sent. Let's look at another stock, that's Core Projects, and this one has made an acquisition in the UK, and we are now going to be talking to the Director of Finance at Core Projects, Mr. Nikhil Morsawala. Nikhil, thanks for joining in. If you can tell us about this acquisition, you're paying about $25 million, and this is ITN Mark Education. What strength does this company bring to your portfolio?
ITN Mark Education is the one of the leading education providers in the United Kingdom. It has a 5% market share in the teacher training to supply market in the K-12 space in the United Kingdom. It has about 1,600 schools as its customers, and they operate from about 16 offices span England and Wales. They operate in these two parts of the United Kingdom, and they are the 8th largest player in this field. They have about 5,000 teachers under their control, and these are the teachers who are trained and supplied to the school system. Now, important for us in this acquisition is the fact that we get a customer base of 1,600 schools into which we can cross-sell our existing UK product, which is called Talmos. It's a reasonably robust and stable product which we are now selling in the UK market. So what happens is that the synergy that will emerge between our existing operations and ITN Mark that we have acquired will be quite significant, because we'll be able to get this customer base and cross-sell the Telmos into that, and that's the exciting part of the acquisition. Again, I think ITN Mark has been given one of a very prestigious award in the last month as the best recruiter in the government space. So it has a very huge brand image within the UK, which helps to go in and sell your existing products. So apart from the top line, which is $35 million, and the existing EBIT, which is about 12%, which we hope to bump up to 16 immediately arising out of the synergies, I think all in all, it gives us a very national footprint in the UK and makes us a very significant player over there.
Okay, the other important question that actually needs to be focused right now, Nikhil, here is that how are we actually looking to fund this acquisition?
So we already had our funding in place. So we had our internal accruals plus our ECBs that we've done in the last 1 year. So the combination of that has gone into the acquisition. It's already been funded. We have already done the financial closure. We're already in the saddle, and as of today, we are the owners of that company.
Fair enough. And in that same context, just a couple of weeks back, there were reports that you could possibly be looking at raising around about $100 million or so. Is there any equity raising that we're actually looking at in the near term?
See, what is important from our perspective is that our India story has gained a lot of traction in the last few months. We already have more than 9,000 schools under our belt, and the pipeline we have is roughly 1,500 crores. Now, that would indicate a total capex in the next 24 months of roughly about 800 to 900 crores. Now, it is that capex that we need to fund. How much of it would be equity and how much of it would be debt, something that we are right now in the middle of discussions with our bankers. So there would be an equity element, there would be a debt element, and the fine-tuning of that is being done in the next month and a half, and we expect to come up with a more concrete plan within the next 45 to 60 days. So the total fundraise would be somewhere in the region of 100 to 150 million to fund India expansion.
And any more as to how we're looking to raise $150 million? Anything that's actually been decided on a ballpark figure also?
We are studying the markets, and the markets have been moving almost horizontally, and we have been advised to go into the need for debt and go into the need for equity. So I think there will be an equity element, that is definite, because the need for funds is long term, it is not short term, and it is also a business which is going to grow in the near future. So, but what is the extent of the equity, we will know in the next 30 to 45 days.
Okay, fair enough, Nikhil. Thanks for all those details coming across out there. A couple of important details coming out there. They're actually looking to raise $100 and $150 million in the next couple of. The time frame, though, is still not really decided. We'll have to wait and watch as to how that actually shapes up. But on that note, that's all we have for you on this edition on Market Analytics. Thanks for joining us. Lunch is coming up next. Stay tuned.